Hey, what's going on, guys? Bflattened here with a brand new video today. Today we're going to be looking at patch 1.4 for Temtem, the early look. This is going to be what we're going to be seeing approximately on June 19th. Now, this is just the spoiler look, so if you don't want any spoilers, then click off now. I appreciate watching the video, but no spoilers for anybody who doesn't want them. This is just going to be an inside look, so nothing too extreme, but just some things to expect for it. The build for patch 1.4 has been sent out, which means that consoles will review it and any possible issues. 1.4 is planned for June 19th, like we mentioned. A new season is called Splash Of, which is a season filled with pool parties, beach sunsets, chill activities, and summer fun. It's season for splashing around and fighting the current, but rather following it. There will be 2 events during this season. One of them our very first Pride event, and it comes with some extra freebies and another secret run along the road, which will make the delight of players who love their Thames. A slight change to season's lengths to patch onward. Seasons will now last a month longer. We'd like to have more time to polish content to put out, which is going to be better for no bugs, but seasons lasting a month longer is going to be a little bit hard, I think, but hopefully this is going to polish things up in the future. Some features have got out of hand and were becoming too big to cleanly launch in 3 months, leaving with no leeway to fix issues and unforeseen circumstances. There's always something popping up from behind us, bugs, certification process, interactions, things like that. Season 4 will last from June 19th to September 25th, and that's when Season 5 will begin. The arcade bar has been postponed. The bad news is that arcade bar is going to be delayed. Unexpected delays are postponed to arcade bar. They understand that 1.4 will be less interesting for PvE players as they're focusing hard on PvP. But they're trying to balance PvE and PvP each season. Since last patch had the challenge runs, 1.5 will have the new mythical, lair, quest, route. With patch 1.4 being more PvP oriented, like I just mentioned, they're unable to confirm which patch it'll be scheduled in, but it's looking like to be 1.6 or 1.7 since 1.5 is already pretty packed. Dojo Wars V2, which has been talked about a lot lately. It's been a prickly topic within the community, so a few months ago they asked for focus feedback on it. Dojo Wars will now take place monthly instead of weekly. The sign-up period to Dojo Wars will be a week instead of a day, and it'll be the week before the Dojo Wars take place. Clubs who sign up for a Dojo War but don't show up on the actual wars will be penalized by taking Pansons away from their club vault. Thank God. It should be that they get banned from the next Dojo War, so that they don't just like show up and try to swipe rewards like some dojos out there do, and it's kind of scummy. So good that there's at least some penalty, but it should be a ban from the next Dojo War, I'm not gonna lie, but I guess something is better than nothing. The King of the Hill system that allowed current regions to only fight in the finals has been discarded. Regions will have to compete for the dojo again from 0 with everyone else. Besides changes to the main format, there's several concerns to Dojo War rounds. The matchmaking system will now prioritize matching different players in each round instead of matching players purely based on points. If a player has already faced another player, the system will prioritize not matching them again, just like in ladder. The timing of rounds has changed as well. Instead of having a set date for all matches, rounds will start 5 minutes after the last combat of the previous round. That means you'll have to pay attention during the day of your rounds, but rounds will be much faster and dynamic. Dojo War Finals will now require 9 players instead of 11. Players will now also get individual rewards during Dojo Wars instead of just the club rewards. The week of the patch will be overlapping the first week of Dojo Wars. There won't be a Dojo War in the month of June. It'll be on the week of July 24 and 30. The last club to hold 1.3 dojos on the week of June 12th to 18th will hold them for an entire month. They'll only get rewards for the week that they play, but they'll keep control of the dojo parks. Recommended teams on Showdown. During this last patch cycle, we've considered how to make it easier for PvP players. They're working on a balance helper with the balance helper team and new analytics we've been working on to create an automatic recommendation system and some predefined builds to choose from so that people can just jump into PvP right away. When you head over to Showdown to create a ranked team and you choose your first Tem, you'll now be offered recommendations. To readjust these recommendations to accommodate the Tems, they'll change and adapt to each season. After picking each Tem, you'll be able to fully customize it, like TVs and SVs and things like that. So this is how it's going to be kind of looking like, this screenshot here. To top this off, we've been also working on a series of official YouTube videos for players who want to have a guide to take that next step into competitive. It has also been created with a lot of help from our pro community, and it covers the less evident, more complex strategies that are played in the higher tiers of ranked ladder. There's been talks that they had interest in having Mr. Rishi and myself to do some of these things, so I'll keep you guys updated on that if I ever get selected for it, to help you guys out with that. I'm not sure as of right now, but we'll see what happens. Changes to the rotating premium store. There's going to be 2 premium item slots as opposed to 3. In exchange of this, we're duplicating the double item rotation from 4 to 8. 2 slots out of the 8 will be purchased with feathers following the current pattern, which is nice. So that's what it's going to look like. 8 slots there. Battle toggle or battle camera toggle option, so you can toggle the battle camera. They're going to have a animations check marks that if you don't want the camera to rotate, it'll be fine. Sponsoring community created a event. Historically, us at Crema have not been able to support or sponsor community run events. In the past month, we received a petition from a community member to let them split their Tem CS prize into more codes so that they can give them as prizes to the tournament they were organizing. This sparked a conversation. We decided to create an official forum to ask Crema for prizes to encourage and motivate people to take part in community-made events. This doesn't mean we're going to be supporting all the events that pop up, but just a little help and champion the events we love and we would love to see more of. Here's the forum there, and they have a community event channel as well. A huge surprise 1 week after launch. There's one new thing coming in 1.4 that we've never done before and are very excited and nervous about. We've been secretly working on it for a while, and it's taken a toll on our development team, so we're really eager to talk about, but it's not the right time. It's arguably a new feature, but we'll believe it'll help us expand Temtem, its user base, and its longevity. It won't be as exciting as a proper feature for existing players, but we hope everyone will join us in the excitement and shared goals it covers. Expectedly on the 27th of this month, which is going to be cool to see. As usual, there's more than we can fit here, from the amount of players required for in-game tournaments to happen, to including the community guidelines in-game, to reducing the price of teleports, a new OX indicator in battle, thank God, and a lot of balance changes and more. Read the patch notes once they're live on the 19th to get the full gist of it. That is our spoilers. A lot of really good changes in here, I think. Honestly, it's really good on paper. Obviously, in practice is going to be a different thing, but I'm really happy to see a lot of the things in here, especially the dojo war changes, except them being monthly. I think them being bi-weekly would be better. I'm liking how PvP is going to be targeted this patch because it's been really needing it, and the OX indicator is going to be a nice quality of life. The store is looking pretty cool. The recommendations, I'm not going to use them, but I know people who are always looking for suggestions for PvP, especially if they're new to them. Tell me what you guys think about the spoilers. I'm going to toss you guys the early look inside the description so you guys can take a look at it more thoroughly yourself. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. My name is Bflattened, and I'm signing on out of here. Take care all. Laters.